body of a community seen by the upper class as a body that is almost dead.
They intend to include all the projects that they have running through their NGO to operate through this the House of Culture. But right now they have several different dance groups that are here, and their focus is on culture and dance. They have a dance of hip hop, they have ballet, contemporary dance. There's workshops of crafts.
O Museu da Maré, que trabalha com a memória local, história, identidade.
There's also a Museum of Maré, which is a museum about the culture and the history of this area here.
Bem importante.
This is a really important space. Beforehand it was just full of trash. They were able to clean out all the trash and were able to fill in with all this equipment here, which was mostly donations. They run all their presentations out of this space right now. They also do dance classes. They also do larger groups for the entry exams here. And she was saying it's very important for the community because it's one of the only spaces that they have that they're able to use for presentations and for activities. This is 14 projects. They run the 14 projects I said in 3 different communities here. It's an institution that depends on like has been said before, the support of many other institutions, local and state. She said, and even foreign support. And she said one of their objectives is to change the pre-concept of that any kind of institution inside of a favela is full of violence and these sorts of problems, and that they want to change that and show a little bit of the positive side.
Yeah, and you have to think about the fact that Edmonton universities in Brazil is almost exclusively reserved for private school kids, because students who come from public schools just don't have the right training. Yeah. Because the quality of education in public schools is so mediocre. So a program like this, kind of a super Head Start program, gives these kids a fighting chance to win entrance to public universities in Brazil. The public universities are very high quality. So a lot of dreams are made in this room. And so it's an important room. Education is the key. Absolutely the key to changing society.
Said that they've been here for 2 years and they have absolutely no support from any government or private organization. Their focus here has been, they're just now starting to formalize an organization with more articulate directive, directors. And their focus being on culture and education. He said that there's also, first of all, it's really important to understand everybody that's working here is working completely voluntarily. They don't earn anything. They don't have money to pay any of their teachers or any of the directors of the space. They have to they volunteer their time. They started with, how do you say, crafts, and then several different crafts, craft working, sewing, things like this. same one that you were talking about, which is a very important thing here in Brazil, is the entry exam into university. Most lower class citizens, lower income citizens don't have an opportunity to pay for a course to get into, to take these exams. So it's important to have free alternatives. Out of the two involved in the whole project, were the two that stood out the most of the whole project, and that's why they were involved. They were referred to the young leaders to be part of the project.
Eu gostei também muito de conhecer o Jacarezinho. Eu já estive aqui quando era pequena, mas não lembro assim de muita coisa. E assim, eu gostei porque o SEASM começou assim também, né? Foi uma iniciativa dos próprios moradores e assim agora vocês viram como é que estão, né? Tá tudo bonito. E eu acredito que aqui vai acontecer a mesma coisa, entendeu? Que começando assim com a iniciativa dos próprios moradores e aos poucos vai crescer, vai ganhar proporção.
And how big of a difference the funding made, like with the microscopes and the TVs and just the look of the building, how modern it was, how clean it was. The plants around, like everything was just so different because there was a lot more funding in the first projects.
Ela falou que ela ficou...
A pessoa que lá tem um talento, tem uma opção para passar, não tem como pagar nem a passagem da pessoa, a alimentação, remunerar. Aí tem pessoas que vão por vontade própria, tiram do próprio bolso, no meu caso. A minha ONG, todo mundo lá, ninguém tem um trabalho fixo. Agora cada um está se espalhando, está começando a fazer seus trabalhos independentes. Porque a gente não tem investimento.
I was like inspired by how much of a balance there is between creativity and academics. I think that's so important, and I think that the difference in funding is interesting because they must have had to work so hard to get that funding. So it's like
consider the fact that they came from something
like this. I think that's really excellent.
For me, it's okay, I just agreed with Rafael about the difference between the two projects. Something I think about though a lot is which is better. And it's hard to evaluate which one is better, but what I know is that I love the feeling of this project. And I love the feeling of the fact that it's very honest, humble, and I feel a strong sense of community and a lot of life in this project.